Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to 2000 Hours of Banjo. I got a new toy, no, not a new banjo, but I got a new app. This app is called Strum Machine, and it's basically a bluegrass backing tracks app that I am absolutely loving. Previously, if I wanted to do a backing track, I would have to ask my instructor to record one. He would email it to me, I would download it, I would put it on my phone, then I would play it through my Bluetooth speaker, which is down there. This app has all the songs already in it, all the old fiddle tunes, everything that I've learned so far, Mana Consasaro, which we just started out with, Circle Being Broken, Cumberland Gap, Boiling Cabbage Down, Cripple Creek, all of them already in here, and I can set whatever speed I want. I can set it to increase speed after a certain number of repetitions. I can modify the songs if I want. It's pretty amazing. And I'm already learning or building some new set of skills using this app. I am not listening to myself as much. I'm trying to listen more to this and pick up this, which is tricky. 2, if I make a mistake, I'm not just stopping and starting over, but I'm trying to find my place back in the song and pick it up again to keep up. And 3, what was the other thing that I'm learning to do? I can't, if it comes to me, I'll bring it up a little bit later. But all I think is, I'm learning to count in. So with the metronome, it clicks away, and yes, there is a downbeat, but whenever it clicks, I kind of jump in and start, whether it's the downbeat or not. I know that's a bad habit, and I know my instructor tells me not to do it, but I do it anyway. With this, it's not as easy to do that. I have to basically count in with the counting in of the song. And I think, honestly, this is going to help me when I get to the point of joining a jam session, which right now is incredibly, I don't know, scary and intimidating. But I think an app like this is going to help me kind of break down that barrier and maybe even get me into a jam session sooner than if I had not had this app. So I'm still playing around with it, still learning all the features. I've only been playing around with it for about a week and a half. I'll probably do a more in-depth review once I get to know it a lot better, but I have to say I'm really liking it right now. Let's go ahead and see if we got another song. Let's go ahead and do, let's try Will the Circle Being Broken?
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's really cool. I will notice that one thing, probably a bad thing, is that because I'm listening so much to this, maybe I'm not necessarily picking up some, I don't know, messy technique or dirty technique. And so I'm kind of getting away with it because it's being drowned out by the backing tracks. However, I think my ear will tune into that eventually, and it won't be so much of an issue. So the metronome obviously is not obsolete here. This is more simple to listen to, and I can hear my mistakes more easily and know when and where I need to clean up certain parts of the song if necessary. So still using this, but this is pretty damn cool. Let's go ahead and jump into Boil Them Cabbage Down. This also is a little bit more family friendly. I know the metronome, if I'm really doing heavy metronome work for a while, this drives my wife nuts, and I can hear her shut the door to the bedroom or wherever she is to kind of keep this out. Listening to this, I think may be a little bit more pleasant for her. I don't know, I haven't really asked yet, but I'm assuming that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just super cool. Now, another thing that I just noticed, another skill that I think I'm learning a little bit, I'm locking into the timing based on chord changes rather than on a clicking of the metronome. That's really good and bad. The songs that have, you know, measure after measure after measure, let's say 5 measures in a row of just G chord, G chord, G chord, obviously that gets a little bit trickier. And when I was first starting with this, I was getting lost, but I'm already getting better with that. Conversely, why not just bring up the stuff that I'm not getting better with? I'm still struggling with a couple of things with a lot of the old stuff. I haven't thought about starting a new song yet. I do want to do that pretty soon, I think, before I get fatigued on this existing material. I'm not exactly sure what to try next. I've been looking at something that I think may be a little bit more tricky, which is Foggy Mountain Breakdown. The other one that I was looking at doing is Clinch Mountain Backstep, which I think would be the intro to using a capo, because I think that's in the key of A, so I'd have to capo on the G, two steps, this fret, the second fret? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I need a capo on the second fret. I'd have to figure out a way to capo the fifth string. I can use, what is it? There's like a pen cap method. I don't have anything to capo that, so I don't know, MacGyver it or something like that. Anyway, things that I'm getting really stuck on. The fifth way of playing backup from Mike Heading's material. Yeah, it's... So that actually wasn't too bad. Certainly the jumping from here to fretting here is been tricky. So I've been trying to work on that a lot. And then, of course, the vamping, super embarrassing. This is part of Eli Gilbert's 30 Days of Banjo. I'm well over a year now, still working on the 30 Days of Banjo material, but that's how things go. Awful. Chipping away at it. It's not the funnest practice to do that. It's not that entertaining. It doesn't sound that good. It's a bit boring, but I know it's a very important skill. I am making time to practice that with every practice session, but I have to admit, I'm not spending like 20 minutes on it. I'm doing my 20 reps, which takes like 5 to 6 minutes, and then kind of moving on. Hopefully, I keep doing that, and over time, that will get cleaned up. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I have lots of practice to do. I will see you in about 10 hours.